Alright, we got a 250cc taotao. It's running alright, but the exhaust pipe gets glowing red hot after just a few seconds of running. So it seems to be a lean condition. Me and a buddy just made this pipe the other day. The boot was busted, and instead of searching for the boot and buying it, we just made our own out of metal. Should never have to worry about it again. It's got a 16 Mikuni style carb on it right now. I'm sorry, a 22. We've got a 26 that we're going to put on it instead of just changing the jets out, because that thing gets glowing red just after a few minutes. So that's what's going to be going on it. Should fit pretty good. Got plenty of room. We're going to take the air box off of it and just put a cone style filter on it and go from there. Also, we have to do a little bit of brake work to it. This cylinder back here is bad. O-rings are shot in it, so we're going to be changing it out with the new one. And after that, should be ready to ride. So let's get started here. Alright, so we'll start off by taking the throttle cable off. Yeah. Get a good twist there with some pliers. Set that to the side. Be careful not to damage anything. This is plastic. Make sure your needle doesn't get damaged. Just crimp off the fuel line, because this one here doesn't have a petcock on the fuel tank. It's just a straight fitting. So we'll just clamp it off and hang it off to the side. Just like that. Careful not to crimp that too tight, because you will cut your hose in half. Just pull this line off the carburetor. You lose just a little bit of gas, not much. Just kind of hang it off to the side there. Alright, now you're going to want to take off your choke assembly. Alright, screwdriver. Alright, take off the screw. Holds the choke cable to the carburetor. Take that choke cable and stick it out of the way. We're actually going to be taking it off of this one, because it's broke up on the handlebars anyways, and the 26 has just a easy flip up style. Take this air box off. We won't be putting it back on either. We'll get the cone style filter for it. It'll just slide out the back. like that. Alright. Now all that's left is the two 10mm nuts that hold it on the intake boot. We'll take those off. They're right there. Alright, there's that. Still 22mm. We'll be trading it out with this 26. Same setup, everything's pretty much identical. So you'll just put it back on in reverse order. Alright, we got the 26mm put on. I said the bolt pattern was the same, but this one seems to be just a hair wider. It went on, but it was tight. Or I have to use like a rubber mallet or something to get it back off. But it's on and it's bolted up. Now we have to change over the throttle, I believe, unless the cap is the same size. And make sure the needles are the same size. Here's the one off the 26. This is the one that was on the 22. So inspect everything, make sure your needles are the same size. I think our slide should be fatter, and it is. Alright, so you will have to change everything over. You can zoom in if you want to. Just gotta get this cable out past that slide, and it just comes to that hole and out with the spring. Set that to the side, set your spring to the side, set your cap to the side. Now you need to get your 26mm cap. That's it. Yeah, you put your spring on, and then you have to press it all together. press your spring. Just like that. Make sure it's seated all the way. Seems to be. That one goes there. Says it inside there. Alright, so we got all that on. This slide will only go down in there one way. You can look down in your carburetor and you'll see one big notch that'll go right here. So make sure you got it lined up right. Stick it down in there. Once you feel where you're at, you'll just go right in and put your cap on. And you're done. Always tighten it up a little bit more with a pair of pliers, that way you know they don't come loose. Then just put your fuel line on, and we're taking our choke cable off and your air filter, and you'll be ready to go.